Welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be pretty short. This is my week 7 and week 8 of 2023 trading recap. The reason that this video is going to be short is because I got pretty sick on February 15th and I didn't trade from February 15th until the end of week 8. So that was about 8 trading days that I missed. So this recap is just going to be from February 13th and February 14th. February 14th was the day that January CPI report came out. So let me get into the one trade first that I took on Monday the 13th on Netflix. So off open, I was looking for a Tesla trade, and it actually worked out perfectly. This was a playbook trade that I just missed. So as you can see from my notes down here, I was kind of antsy to take this trade just because I saw the Tesla play work out, and then I didn't take it. So this was a fine setup. I missed my earlier playbook trade. This was a continuation sell-off on the retest of last week's low. And then here's the chart real quick. This was on the retest of this 347 spot. We had broken below, came back up, retested it, and then we did break over, so I got stopped out pretty quick. But I was small sized, only 2 contracts. So to get into my 4 trades from Tuesday, February 14th, the day that CPI report came out, I was ready to trade at 8:15 in the morning. So my first trade was a continuation strength play. So initially we had sold off and then had ripped really strong over all of pre-market's price action and over the 4170 level. So I was looking for a hold of 4170, and I got in 5 MES contracts at 4172, and I ended up stopping out pretty shortly after. That was my first trade that I took. I was fine with taking this trade. This was 3 minutes after the CPI report came out. I kept my risk super small and had this worked out, and then we got over 4190. This play would have really paid. So I was fine with taking these very low risk trades. Then my next trade that I took at 847, I actually took short. So I got short 4 MES contracts at 4152. Again, I had taken this trade, a good setup that didn't play out, but I took it within a daily range. So I'm not really happy about that. And from my numbers, when I take trades within daily ranges, they usually don't work out. So I need to take trades when we're seeing direction and not trade when we're range bound. We had gotten rejected 4180, sold off, and then we had bounced at this 4140 spot again. And then I thought that if we got back down to 4140 and then got below, that we might sell off. So when we got a retest of this 4150 to 4152 spot, I got short, and then I eventually covered my shorts at 4154. So again, a pretty low risk trade on 4 contracts. And after taking 2 quick losses, I didn't want to take any more trades until the market opened. So once that the market opened, I was looking at Microsoft. Microsoft actually had a very good setup. It was seeing clear relative strength. I had a perfect entry on this trade. The one mistake that I made was I was not clear about scaling, and this was a morning bounce play. So if you can see right here, we had gapped up, and this 271 spot, and especially 270, was acting as support. So I got an entry right here on this 937 candle when we had broken below 271 and then had bounced right at 270. So I got in 4 contracts at $1.68, and I really didn't scale this too well. I made a little bit of money on this, but I was pretty antsy. I think I was just looking to make some money back. So here are my scales on this trade. And then my last trade of the day, this was a pretty stupid trade that I'm not happy with taking at all, because I had 2 small losers after the CPI report, and then I had that Microsoft trade, and I was small red, basically flat on the day. And then I took this trade to put me red about $90 or $100 for the day, and I just thought that it was stupid. I took this trade at 11 a.m. I got short 4 MES contracts at 41.31. And then I had covered at 4133.75. So if you want to see on the chart, I'd gotten this entry over here. So we had the craziness from the CPI report. We opened right here around 9:30, bounced at around 41.15, pushed all the way back up to this 41.70 spot, sold off, and then bounced again at this 41.15 spot, 41.10 area. And then on this retest of 41.30, I was looking to get short, and I was completely forcing a trade here. This didn't really have any merit. This wasn't a smart trade to take at all. But I did take this trade just because I was looking for trades, thinking that we might have a lot of movement based off the CPI report having just came out. So those are my 5 trades on the week. Really nothing special at all. I just wanted to put this recap out there, give an update as to where I was because I was very sick. I'm going to have a week 9 and week 10 recap coming out pretty soon. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.